Finally, I get to play Pink! There we go. I love Crash Bandicoot 2. It's my favorite game of all time. In fact, I would dare to say it's the perfect game. A 10 out of 10, if you will. So in this one, we just gotta collect 25 crystals and 42 gems. Okay, intro time. So Crash 2 starts literal milliseconds after you defeat Cortex in the first game, with him falling down, finding a crystal, and needing someone to collect the rest for him.
Meanwhile,
Crash is snoozing next to Tom. Wait, who's this? So this is Coco Bandicoot, Crash's sister. Well, what happened to Tana though? Well... Yeah, she's gone now. Anyway, Coco needs a new battery for her laptop. So like a good big brother we are, let's go get one for her. Oh fuck. Whoa, where are we? Well, apparently Dr. Cortex brought us here by crude means. But to be fair to him, a written invitation might have been turned down. He needs our help.
Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Okay, so we gotta find some crystals. I mean, they can't be that hard to find, right? Huh. Looks like a crystal. Too easy.
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals! Now, get back in there.
Like, where is the crystal though? I can't find it. Oh well.
No, Crash! To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this.
Oh!
Crystals, Crash! Go back
I saw
to
that!
one of those doors and bring me crystals.
Alright, that's what I need to find. Alright, back in one more time. Alright, gotta find that crystal. Okay, what do they look like again? I gotta go back and ask Cortex real quick. I forgot what the crystals look like.
Look above the doorways. Above each, there is a big crystal-shaped slot. Fill all 5 crystal slots in this warp room by retrieving 1 crystal from each of the 5 areas. Only after we have filled all of the slots in this room can we continue on our quest. This is the last time I will remind you.
Alright. I'm gonna actually play the game. I love this game so much. Okay, now with the funny Easter egg thing out of the way, let's actually talk about what we're doing in this game. So this is the warp room. We got 5 levels we can do in any order we want. Once we collect a crystal in each level, we move on to the boss, repeat 5 times, and we're done. Alright, with all that out of the way, time for our first level, Turtle Woods. So along with the crystal, each level has a box. Wait, you missed the box back there. You should probably. So this level also has our first color gem. The only way to get it is by avoiding all the boxes, which is pretty easy to do. The only challenge is the Great Wall of Box. Oh, that's what I gotta collect. Yeah, that was pretty easy to get. So with 0 boxes, we collect the blue gem. Well, now we gotta leave and replay the whole level again. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah! So with that, let's talk about improvement from the first game. You can now die and still collect the box gem. Oh yeah! That's why this game's a 10 out of 10, baby! Woo! Now we can talk about the actual level. We're in a jungle and it's raining. So you know what that means. We got muddy puddles. Woo! Yeah! Oh, look at that. Perfect time to show off one of the new moves. The belly flop. Giving us the power to break armored boxes and open this trapdoor that only appears in this level. In the funny trapdoor, we can also learn about the slide jump. It helps you jump higher. That's kind of it. Check out the ostriches. Oh great, I missed the jump. And the slide jump can't reach it either. If only there was a way to jump even higher. Anyway, there's a cool trick you can do where if you spin while slide jumping, you can jump even higher. I love this game. Now for the new and improved bonus rounds. The boxes here count towards the box gem, and you can retry them as many times as you want, until you complete it, of course. And finally, the pits. Hey, go back and show it! Alright, I guess I'll show it off. Where you can fight rats, This will be the only time I'm going to show up these rat pit things, because they're really easy to skip with the spin jump. Box gem collected. Fun fact, after you collect the box gem, the game gives you a hint on how to get the color gem by telling you need 0 boxes, with the box counter at the end of the level, which is pretty cool. And with that, Turtle Woods is complete. Now we get to see the world premiere of the Crash Dance. Oh, yeah. Hey, did you know that the iconic Crash Dance originated from the Japanese ads for the first game? Holy shit, is that Parappa the Rapper? Man, I can't believe they hang out together. That's pretty cool. You know, maybe I should make a video on the Parappa.
Crash is back, folks. There has never been a better time to be
What,
alive.
you thought I wasn't going to talk about the Crash ads without mentioning the Crash Suit guy? These ads are instant classics. Here's some of my favorite bits.
You'd rather be at home shooting a bazooka or watching a chick flick? Chick flick, bazooka. Chick flick, bazooka.
You and me. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
Our flight's in 10 minutes.
Well, we better hurry then, don't we?
Now with this history lesson done with, we can... Oh my god, what now? Blah, 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 world in danger, blah, 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 give me crystals, of course. Where my battery, Crash? Alright, let's snow go to the next level. We got a snow level that teaches us about TNTs and the new nitro crates.
Ooh, green.
Ah! Don't touch them. Also, yes, I know nitros appear in the first level. I just didn't feel like talking about it then, okay? Oh, look, ice physics. But this isn't your average everyday ice physics. This is advanced ice physics. This shit is slippery. I can't fucking control myself on this damn ice. Anyway, the level's 2D now, and with these crushy things. The stone ones hate you, and the wood ones do their own thing. There's also a red gem we gotta come back for later. Bonus pit! 3D time. Remember to check your corners and check your heavens. Box gem acquired. Ugh, what now? Oh yeah, this is Brio. He shows up when you collect your first gem. All he does is tell you to collect all the gems to get the good ending or something. Whatever. Time to hang eight. Surfing time in the new and improved river level. So we got, oh my god, there's a time limit. There's no time to explain. Just surf. Go, go, go. Ooh, bonus round. Time to make this first jump. Hey, look at that, the timer reset. Anyway, go, 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 go! And we got it. All right, run it back. I do what I do best. Kill myself. We got a new gimmick, the jet board that lets you ride on the water. Now to dodge these mines and whirlpools. Oh cool, blue gem pass. Luckily we got the blue gem a level ago. Ain't that convenient? It's filled with a lot of platforming and water ramping. We come back a changed Bandicoot. And complete the level. Level fun fact. So as you saw earlier, you need to do the time trial to get the bonus gem. The timer starts as soon as you begin the level. But as I kind of showed off, if you failed the bonus round, it resets the timer. In fact, it even does it if the timer's gone. And as a little bonus clip, this is what happens to the gem if you let the timer run out. I never actually see it do that before. 3 inches. Not bad. Well, this level's the pits. Another jungle level. Damn, look at these birds.
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up.
Now for a split in the road that takes up half the level. First you gotta go left to hit this exclamation crate, then you gotta go all the way back, go to the right, go all the way to the end, and then go back left for the crystal. Man, they should have called this level the splits for how much backtracking you gotta do. Am I right? Am I right? This camera isn't built for backtracking. Now that these bonus rounds are starting to get more complicated, we gotta backtrack now. I'm out of here. I'm gonna crash dash to the next level now. Alright, it's time for a boulder chase level. We gotta run away from a big old ball. There are these electric gates we gotta dodge, and these landmines that are the only obstacle in the whole game that don't kill you. Luckily, thanks to this Pack Dock trail, we can escape from the wait. Oh, so that's where the Pac-Man World 2 footage went. Oh, whoa! Oh, cool, dash panels. Woo! Now for the challenging Great Gate bit. We gotta go around the electric gates to break these boxes, because the bowler's an asshole and jumps over them. With all 5 levels done, we can now fight the first boss. But first, let's use the new and improved saving system that doesn't make you complete a bonus round, and you can use it anytime you want. Also, every level has its own little picture when you save. Here's Crash Dash's picture. Anyway, boss time. Huh, I guess the 1% ending is canon. Time for a rematch with Ripperoo. This is one of, if not the easiest fight in all of Crash. All you gotta do is stand out of the way of the explosives and hit him when he gets explosive. What makes this fight so damn easy is the fact that his attack patterns never change. Each hit is the exact same pattern. You can literally just stand around letting him do his attacks and he will never change. Anyway, I defeated him. Now we're in Warp Room 2, or as I like to call it, the Snow Room. But sorry, I have no time for Snowbiz, so let's air crash. But actually, I don't feel like playing air crash, so instead, let's just do this. And get warped to the secret warp room. So throughout the game, there's actually 5 secret exits, each one taking you to a secret level or a secret area in a different level, like Snow Go for example. But what's really cool is you can see the Wampa Islands from here. Huh, I wonder where the third one is. Let's go Snow, back to Snow Go. Alright, time for the first secret. Like I said before, this first secret area goes to Snow Go, where we have to face a return of our dreaded enemy, ice physics. I died way too many times on this first icy hill. Actually, in fact, this whole section is just ice. Ignore that part. With a wacky death. And easy to avoid nitros, we make it to the end and snag that red gem we couldn't get earlier. With that, we fully complete the first warp room. Alright, now I have time for some Snowbiz. Another snow level. Oh look, a red gem path. Good thing I got the gem before coming here. Besides all the green, there's nothing too different here. I guess the stone crushers crush faster now. Yeah, there's nothing really more to say besides this. And I guess Sonic the Hedgehog's here too, but he's not blue yet, so who cares. Now let's actually play Air Crash, just to get the crystal, because, spoiler alert, we can't get the box gem yet. But instead we can do our first death route. It's a route that appears if you don't death? I don't know. In the death route, you just go up the explosive river to get the death gem. Man, sucks that we can't get the box gem. Oh well, I guess we just gotta bear it. And continue on to a polar bear riding level. You ride on a polar bear, dodging totem poles, water, and orcas, or whatever you call them. Also, this is clearly a lady polar bear, because there's no way a dude sliding on the ice like that. Ah! Did you know you can sap the life from this bear over here? It's Crash Crush time. Bouldering at sunset. Sounds like a good first date. Oh great, another split in the road? Oh wait, never mind, this becomes a normal level for a second. Ooh, the bonus room got a bonus in it. Now for this one part, we have to hit all these gas panels to get enough time to belly flop this one box. Come into my office. We need to talk about the eel deal. Alright, now we got our first sewer level. You know, this sewer is a lot cleaner than I thought it would be. Now everybody, say thank you to the scrubby Roombas for keeping these sewers clean. Thank you, Roomba thingies. So the deal with these levels is that there's a bunch of eels ready to shock you. After some fan service and rat squashing, we see another fork in the road. Now remember the golden rule, left is always right. So we go right to see a room filled with nitros and one box. Now, if your gamer instincts didn't kick in, there's obviously a secret here. Can you guess where though? Yep, invisible wall. A quick little truck through these tunnels lead us to the green gem. Now let's backtrack. Maybe I can make it. Oh. What, you thought I was serious? Now to go back and hit this box because I don't trust the nitros to blow it up. Keep on going, another fork in the road, go left to get the crystal. Also, there's no secret here. Aww. Then go right to find a great hole. Get it? Because there's ceiling grates you can climb on. A quick climb over some hot pipes, and we finish the final level of Warp Room 2. Now it's time for the next boss, the Komodo Brothers. This is another easy fight. The skinny one spins around and you knock him back into the fat one. Then the fat one slowly spins around while throwing some swords. I know they have names, I just don't feel like telling you. On the final hit, they mix things up by throwing swords while he's spinning. He's throwing swords at me! It's difficult! Oh shit! Alright, done. Now we're in the sewer room.
Good show! Jolly good show!
Let's start with getting some plant food for all these hungry plants that are everywhere in the surprise time trial. Go, go. Make sure you got a mask to tank these hit from these plants. Go, 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 go. Got the yellow gem. Run it back. This whole level is you just dodging plants both on land and sea. Blah, 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 regular gem. Well, sooner or later, we had to play another one of these. Another sewer level. This time, the water's deep now. Ah, it's deep. And don't forget these fire guys you have to respect. I hate them. Oh, look, a yellow gem pads filled with piss. Ah, got the gem and oh no, I died. Is what I would say if I wanted to go in that pass anyway. Bonus fail. Fuck, damn it. Uh-oh, I think someone set these fans to high. I don't like them. Oh man, I thought I was gonna blow it up. You gotta go left here to get the crystal, but not before hitting these funny boxes. Now that I have the crystal, time to enjoy my invincibility on the way back. Damn it, I'm stuck in the piss! Gem. Hey Crash, did you find a battery yet? I'm kinda worried. Time to bear down and continue on. Another bear level. This time at sunset. And it's harder. There's now a bunch of these guys standing out here lifting a steel beam up and down for no reason. They also fuck with you sometimes. Oh, damn it! Ah! Let's get the gem and uncover the most obvious secret in the game. With this one, we can finally get the box gem for air crash. Going through some nitros, then we play the level again. There's this one part where you gotta jump past the jet board to get these boxes over here, but you can just do this instead if you want. I love this game. Gem time. Snow room complete. Now it's time to walk the road to ruin. Now for our first ruin level, where we run around some old ruins. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I love that part. Look at these stonehead tiki things. May I help you, sir? The one cool thing about these levels is you can see the ruins of Cortex Castle in the background, which is a pretty cool detail. They shoot fire now. Another death route with gorillas throwing logs. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, you can spin the logs. After killing Donkey Kong Jr., we got these pillars that make it go, uh-oh. Hey, is that Cortex Castle over there? I know, right? I just said that. We can't get the box gem yet, so with the dash gem collected, we can finish another level. With the realization that I forgot the crystal. This is where the crystal is, by the way. Oh great, another unbearably boring boulder chase level. I can't wait to be chased by a bear! Besides the bear, this one got gates and lizards in it. Oh no, he fell down the hole! I gotta make sure that bear's alright. Okay, this secret's a bit cryptic. There's nothing that really tells you that this is here. At least with the green gem, you might get a little bit curious about why all these nitros are here. But I feel like with this, the only hint you get is like all the boards didn't break like all the other times do. Or something like that, I don't know. Well, look at that, an armored armadillo. That's invincible until you belly flop the armor off of it. Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah!
You know, I feel like this is missing something. You know what would make this level better? If you could ride a polar bear while running away from the polar bear. Oh my god! Yeah! Yeah! Got the gem. Now we can You know what? Actually, I'm really worried about the polar bear. Let's go back and check on her. Oh, thank God. It looks like she's alright. Now I can die happy. With this secret, we unlock one of the 2 secret levels in the game. Since these secret levels are optional, they don't have crystals in them. Instead, they only have box gems. My only complaint about this level is that it's totally bare. Or at least, that's what it looks like because you can't see shit. We got one last polar bear level, this time at night. This level is also the only time that you have to use the polar bear dash move. It just lets you dash forward and jump farther. The only challenge is you can't see stuff like this coming. But once you know, it's easy. Oh fuck, I forgot about it. Well, got all the crystals now.
Sponge boy, me Bob! I like money.
Time for the 3rd boss, Tiny Tiger. All you gotta do for this one is trick Tiny into falling into the pit. He always follows you, so you just gotta trick him to falling. Without falling yourself, obviously. Learning how to slide jump is pretty much mandatory if you want to get across a lot of these gaps. Man, he's not looking so great. He's dead! Now for the furnace room or whatever. So are we gonna be hanging out or what? This level has a secret exit in it, so I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit and come back later. Once you get to this water part, we just walk backwards and we find another hole, where we find the one time in the whole game where we get to use this crouch move on the grates to avoid these spiky, spinny enemy things. With this secret exit, we can play a totally Crash, where you going? Well, now we got a dark level. Like in the first game, we're just fumbling in the dark. I'm fucking shaking right now. But unlike that nightmare, we don't use Aku Aku to light our way. Instead, we use fireflies. What makes fireflies better is the fact that they don't go away when you get hit. But they're still on a timer though. Now since this is an extra level, the time limit with the fireflies is pretty short. So you gotta go fast. You even need fireflies for the bonus rounds. But this one doesn't follow you. It just goes on its own and you gotta follow it. Look at that! There's some armor crates that waste our time. Luckily, I'm smart enough to smash them before getting the firefly. Aw, fuck, there's more. Yeah, you gotta go scavenge in the dark for armor crates. If you hit the Wampa fruit, you've gone too far. I got the gem, I think. I can't really see it. Okay, now let's get back to hanging out. We start the sewer level with a big tube filled with barrels and Roombas that move at Mach 2. Now for the main event, we be hanging. Yeah, hanging, woo! There's nothing else really to talk about, so let's go through this door. Whoa! Oh look, a gem. Digging it is the next level. So you got a new level type, the B levels, featuring the Chad bomb plants. You know, from my other video. They spit bombs at you and the only way to kill them is by belly flopping them. Oh look, the landmines. Why are they here? They don't really do anything. Well, we got another death route, but this one's different. There's boxes here. Now for the main obstacle, the bees. You know, in the B level. They chase you when you get near the beehive. Anyway, after collecting an off-center gem, we now have to backtrack the other way to get the boxes we missed. Is what I would say if I didn't already know that there's a secret exit here. Now for a rant! I feel like the secret is poorly placed, because you can do all that backtracking, get all the boxes from the split, and accidentally activate it, wasting all that time because you felt like killing this plant. It's only a problem if you don't know, and that's the problem. But anyway, time for the final secret. With this one, we can finally finish walking down the road to ruin. We spin all these boxes. I trusted you, Crash. And that's all the secret does. Now we gotta play the level again. Fun fact, the ruins are the only levels that have bonuses that take place in the level. Every other level just cuts to the bonus room. And I'm not counting the bonus bits because they cut away when you finish them. Alright, got the gem. With that, the sewer room is complete.
Wow, that was intense. Woo! I just flew in from the new ruins level and boy are my arms tired.
Let's get back to digging it. After doing all that again, time to backtrack. Alright, new gimmick. Dirt! Spinning on the dirt lets us burrow underground, protecting us from the bees. You can move around and still spin stuff with your little hand. The main challenge with backtracking here is the bees, obviously. But if you got good reflexes, it's not that bad. With some digging and spinning, we beat the level. Now it's time for the infamous Cold Hard Crash. Okay, so this is considered to most to be the worst level of Crash 2 for two extremely valid reasons. Number one, the bonus pit. I'm just gonna play it and see if you can spot what's wrong with it. Did you guys see what's wrong with this bonus round? Here, let me play it again. Yep, there's a hidden box off screen. This is like the only time in the whole game where this happens. Okay, second time. But this one's a bonus pit. You just don't do that in a bonus pit. Unironically, I think I'm gonna have to drop the game down like half a point for this. Damn. Anyway.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Oh look, the second reason why this level sucks. The death room. So after dealing with all the extreme ice physics, stop it moving, no! Crushies, and nitros, we got the death gem. But because there are boxes in the death route, we gotta die and do it again. And because of this invisible box, with an activation switch being at the end of the pass, we literally gotta do it all over again. Just make sure you stop before the pit. Now we backtrack. Oh no! I did it! And ride the platform back down. And finally, continue level, hoping we find a checkpoint because we do not want to do that all over again. Oh, I might as well talk about a cool fact about the death routes, specifically with the platforms themselves. So like I said before, if you die before reaching it, it will disappear, making you have to restart the level. But as soon as you touch it, it will stay there for the rest of the level no matter how many times you die. But that's only in the US version. In the European version, you got... Wait, okay, so confession time. For over 20 years of my life, I believe the European version of the game was the hardest because I remember hearing the death routes not letting you retry after dying. But after testing it out myself, there is no difference from what I can tell. I am playing it on emulator, so maybe I'm just doing it wrong, or maybe there's like a quirk with the emulator or something, I don't know. But I can't believe I Berenstain Bears myself into thinking that the death routes were different. I had this whole thing planned about Cold Hard Crash being extremely difficult because of it, but no, they're the same. I did test out the other regions on my emulator, so maybe I downloaded like the wrong version or something, but if I'm wrong, let me know. So anyway,
That blasted hedgehog's in 3D now.
you know, I never really liked that hedgehog in 3D. With all 155 boxes collected, we got the gem.
Now for the ruination.
Another ruin level. Now it's rain, and it's also harder. Oh my god, this level is harder. Now, time for the green gem to shine. Take it away, gem. That's it. With the rain pouring down even harder, oh my god, it's so loud! We collect the gem, continuing on past some fire. Oh! A bonus round. Ah! And this trick shot. Oh! We can finally leave this level. Bee Heaven. I couldn't think of anything. Another bee level. Now it's more bees! There's too many of them to spin away, so we gotta rely on good old-fashioned dirt to save us from the bees. Holy goddamn! Ooh, a nitro staircase. What? Nah, just joking with you. That's from the beta. This is a fake nitro staircase that apparently you can blow up in the beta. I recommend this video if you want to know more about the Crash beta. It's kind of cool. The nitro staircase leads to the purple gem, the hardest colored gem in the game, is what I would say if it wasn't placed in literally the first 4 seconds of the level. Kill yourself. Now. After some bee running, time for a bonus round that shows the power of 3D. Cool, right? Now to make sure we don't fail at the finish line. Ah, why was there 2 of them? With the furnace room completed, Cortex comes back to throw Brio under the bus and blame him for everything from the past game. I have come to make an announcement. Nitrous Brio is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Next boss, Engine. This boss works completely differently from all the other ones. Instead of spinning, you throw fruit at him. The fight has 3 phases. You got laser hands, then shoulder missiles, and finally chest beam. This boss takes forever to beat, specifically in the missile phase. With all the moving around, it's so hard to hit them. Alright, we finally beat him. Now we enter the final warp room, where we get scolded by Cortex for not giving Engine the crystals. While he's the one who started it, I'm just defending myself. So it's his fault, not mine. Anyway, this final warp room's in space. What's cool is this shows you where you were this whole time. Time to start pistoning away in a new space station level. We're running around Cortex's space station collecting crystals he already has. Now that I think about it, 4 of the 5 levels here take place in Cortex's space station. So why do we need to collect the crystals here? This is so stupid. What? What's that sound?
Did you think it was on before? Cause it ain't. It wasn't even on. It's on her
The hell?
now.
According to my research, you're in the market for a new game system. Are you aware, Mr. Feldman, that Sony's PlayStation has Crash Bandicoot? I can go on. I'm gonna give you a personal demonstration. Get off my lawn, you freak.
Hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to record a video in my blue room here. Man, what is with that guy? Where was I? Oh yeah, space station level. These levels contain the most gimmickiest enemies in the game. So in the first half, we're introduced to walking nipple tassels that you can only slide into, and sharktopusses that can do this. Well, I spin! Now we got a death route, but with a twist. So you remember Cold Hard Crash? It's like that, but backwards. So you gotta go to the death route to get the box gem, but it's impossible to backtrack once you get to a certain point, which means you gotta do it for last. Which also means you gotta beat the normal level, then do it backwards without dying. but touching the desk room makes it stay, so if you remember that, this whole level becomes a lot less difficult. But I forgot you could do that, but that doesn't matter to you. Now for the second half, where we gotta dodge pushy guys, no! And shrink rays. The shrink rays are pretty interesting. They're the only enemy obstacle thing that doesn't kill you right away because, you know, the whole shrinking thing. You can still hit boxes, kill enemies, and even enter bonus rooms. Plus, you can spin the beam away, which makes the backtracking easier. Bonus jump! Ah! Now to finally ride the death platform. Grab the gem and beat the level. Alright, I've been talking about this level too long. End it now! Now let's rock it to my favorite type of level in this game. The jetpack levels. We find a jetpacky. Oh, there goes gravity. I love these levels. It's the part I look forward to most when I replay this game. You fly around the space station avoiding lasers, hot pipes, and loose wires that probably don't go to anything important. Now to show off the only TNT in the jetpack levels. Funny guy. These levels ain't that bad. The only real problem with them is the controls. But that doesn't matter. I love you despite your flaws. Night Flight. Now for the first dark level, not counting the secret one we did earlier. This one got a death fruit with a gem and 2 boxes at the very end. Obviously we can't backtrack because we can't see where we're going, so after dodging a shit ton of UFO thingies, we quickly backtrack to the death fruit to get the 2 boxes we need to get the box gem. Oh no! I'm having a pack attack! So this is a puzzle game, kind of like Tetris, but with Pac-Man and Ghost. You just stack the playing pieces to make lines so you can clear them, while using the Pac-Man you get occasionally to eat all the ghosts so you can clear those out so you can put more lines, and yeah, you know the drill. What's cool is once you build up enough of this meter by eating enough ghosts, you get a fairy that clears all the ghosts for you from all the hard to reach spots that you might have missed, or couldn't get to because, you know, you're bad at puzzle games. Like I am. Hi, are you tired of this wrong game bit I keep on doing? Neither am I. Pack Attack is literally the same thing as Rocket. There's no real difference. So instead, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my subscribers and anybody who decided to watch this, or any of my videos for that matter. Thank you all. Oh, and before I forget, I opened up my Discord server, so if you want to join the community or see a bunch of my art, come on down. It's the link's in the description. What was I talking about? Oh, sorry, I guess I spaced out there for a second. Another space station level, aka the final level. It doesn't take long to find the final gem path. What makes this one special from all the other ones is that you need every color gem to complete it. Starting with the blue gem, we got timer jumps. With the green gem, we got some shrink rays to dodge. With the yellow gem, we got some moving platforms to jump over. With the red gem, we got pussy guys. And finally, with the purple gem, we got the clear gem. Thank you, Purple. This was the only time we'll ever ride you.
Is it? Man, that was easy.
Ow. Now for the normal level. There's nothing really to say, it's just another space-themed level. Alright, got the final gem and crystal. Time for one final talk with Cortex, where Coco cuts in telling us that Cortex is evil? What? Cortex is actually using the crystals to power a space laser that will brainwash the entire Earth. After learning the truth, time for the final battle, Dr. Neo Cortex. Time to use the jetpack one last time to chase Cortex before he gets away with his scheme. None of the obstacles here can kill you, they just slow you down. The boss is pretty easy, you just gotta hit him 3 times before he escapes. Alright, we defeated Cortex and saved the day! Job well done for Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Oh yeah, when the crowds are done, we get sent back to the warp room. And once we collect all the gems, we get a message from Brio, telling us the funny laser is done and we can end this once and for all.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
Well, Cortex is dead. Tune in on next week's episode of Damn That Bandicoot, where Crash eats his sister's computer. Or Cortex comes back out.
Now I'm done. You know, after playing through the first game, in my previous video, I see this game in a new light. How did they make an absolute peak sequel in a year? I feel like this game is unrecognizable compared to the original. They feel, play, and look like completely different games. It's kind of crazy. And from visuals to the music, everything in this game is a massive improvement. A perfect 10 out of 10 sequel. Well, let's just round it up. No one likes decimals anyway. 10 out of 10, baby. Woo! Yeah! Man, I love Crash Bandicoot too. But you know what I would love more? For you to like, comment, and subscribe. Actually, nah. I like Crash 2 more. Bye.